So I am adding my expenses into my Erin Condren budget book, which I've been loving using. There are a few criticisms I have of it, but I think it's generally a great product. So anyways, half of these items, and this is only for like the past 3 days, half of these items are eating out. So I really messed up this week when I was packing away some of my meat. Because I have plenty of airtight containers for this very reason, so that I can kind of buy ahead, and really store that stuff away properly. Well, I didn't store it away properly, and I lost enough meat that would have gotten me through like a week and a half. So I am furious with myself. But also I'm probably not going grocery shopping again for another couple of days. So in the meantime, I'm eating out at times when I otherwise wouldn't be if I'd been more responsible with the food I had in the house. But having said that, it is what it is. There's no sense beating myself up for it. I made a mistake. I was in a rush. Next time, I will make sure I pay better attention. The only other thing from the past couple of days that I spent money on was there was $32.88 on entertainment. I went out, and it was unplanned, last minute, which I don't really do stuff like that often, honestly. I'm pretty good about sticking to my budget in this category. But it was just one of those things. Something came up. I believe in sticking to a strict budget, but also not to the point that you're not living or you're saying no to every single thing that you could possibly want to do. So at the end of the day, while that additional expense that's going to put me over budget could have been avoided, it's not the end of the world. And as far as the rest of what I have remaining in my budget, I'll probably be eating out again due to that issue I mentioned earlier. But once I get groceries on Wednesday, I will probably be eating more meals at home for quite a bit to kind of recoup those losses there. I did switch to these Sharpie highlighters, which I am absolutely loving. I kind of like the more slender design, but anyways, I have each of these labeled by category so that whenever I'm setting this up, I can just make sure I highlight the right thing and go. I am thinking of just categorizing my spending tracker in general. I like the idea of having it in order, but I also think that maybe I can just organize the page so that every category has its own spot. So that may be how I use the spending tracker going forward. I'm a little bit undecided. But anyways, that's what I spent in the past couple of days.